Oh, I know me, oh, I know me, oh, I know Jimmy Watch. Get Jimmy Watch. Y'all see that? How's this ankle? Back it up, back it in. Let me begin. Hello. Tansei. Ani Bojo. It's been a while. I'm here. So I want to address a lot of my behaviors that I was partaking in that were really harmful to myself and to those around me. I was operating from a place of blindness, willful blindness. I was running away so hard that I was allowing my wounds to take the wheel. And that's not acceptable. It really isn't. As a person who has been hurt because of other people not being responsible with their life and taking care of their hurt. I understand how harmful that cycle of trauma and that cycle of abuse can be. And that's not who I am. It's not how I want to live my life. But it is how I have operated in the past. And whether I was conscious of it or not, it doesn't take away from the hurt that has been caused in a plethora of ways to the people that I shared community with, that I cared for, that I loved, that I shared space with. By me not taking responsibility for the care of myself, the care of my lineage, the care of my body, the care of my being, the care of my spirit, my soul, for not loving myself, it in turn is amplified to all of those which are around you. And that's not okay. That's really not okay. It's really, 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 really not okay. And know that I have been aware of that, and I have been taking big measures, everyday measures, to take care of myself. Because there's a lot of work that I'm here to do. A lot of really important work. Work that I'm doing right now. The work that I have been doing. Taking care of myself. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally. Tending to my wounds. Tending to my wounds. Tending to my wounds. You know, for the past 9, 10, 11-ish months, I've been in a constant practice of going to therapy, yes. And, you know, I will not say therapy is not the end-all be-all. Therapy is not the end-all be-all. It's everyday shit. It's every single decision that you make to have intention behind that. That's the work. That's the work. Changing the way you live, changing the way you think. Learning. That's the fucking work. But the act of coming to a place with a person that holds you accountable and bears witness to your change and to your work, that has been very beneficial to me in my journey. You know, I will say, like, yeah, man, like, holy shit, I was very, very, very hypersexual in a lot of ways. And I thought that was just, oh, I'm being young, I'm being queer, blah, 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 blah. But hey, no. It's because when you were a child, you had to be sexual for a trusted adult, for them to love you. Right? And I had gone 19, 20 years of my life not with those experiences compartmentalized and shoved deep, 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 deep down. And that's a lot of work on the body. It's a lot of work on the body. It's a lot of work on the mind. And I would ask myself, why have I wanted to kill myself since I could remember, since I was a young child, since I was like 8, 9, 10, 11 years old? Why have I wanted to kill myself? You know? It's like one thing being trans, having to knowing that the people around you, the world doesn't hates your existence. That's one thing. But it's another thing to have this huge wounds over years, starting at the age of 6 years old, like completely fracturing and altering and perverting that sense of love and what love comes with, and what that has been a lot to work with. Like I was like, if I'm not providing my sexual being to people, then what of service am I? Then I'm not worthy of love. That's the fucked up shit, And that's really harmful. Super harmful. That's fucked up. It's fucked up, man. It's super fucked up. And I was spending so much time trying to not look at it, trying to not feel it, trying to run away from it, and trying to keep it in the darkness. And when this energy, this being, this entity, the Wendigo being of consumption, of take, of taking the energy from person to person, that energy thrives in the darkness. It thrives when we're not looking at it, when we don't acknowledge it, when we're running away from it, when we don't shine the love on it, because it cannot survive in the love, because it is without love. It is the absence of love. It is the absence of love that tricks us into thinking that the love we need is outside of ourselves. That the love we need is going to come from somebody else. It's going to come from something else. It's going to come from this drug. It's going to come from this person. And we need love to live. We need love to survive. And that's dangerous. When we need something outside of ourselves to live, you'll do anything to get it. Right? And I'm not going to go into the details of everything. I will say people have different experiences of the same situations. And a lot of the times I wasn't going around giving drugs to people, drugging people in order for them to have sex with me. That wasn't my intention. That wasn't my intention. I was trying to escape myself, but I was trying to do sometimes my intention was going into it with a harm reduction. And, I didn't want to be like the first person to introduce someone to drugs, but I weighed the pros and cons. Hey, they're an adult. They can make their own decisions. And I tried to, be aware of that. I was aware of that. But still, my tolerance and other people's tolerances are very different things. And I understand that. And it's fucked up, it's fucked up that people got hurt. Because that's not what I want. That's not what, because the trans community, the queer community has seen enough hurt. And lateral violence is really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. And I'm sorry that I was a proprietor of that. And when I was 17, I hurt somebody that I was very close to And through that experience, I learned a lot from it. And after that, I looked at myself and I tried really, 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 really hard to change my ways of being. And I did a lot of work, but it still wasn't the whole story. Because I still was blind to the fact of my own traumas and my own experiences. And through my unhealthy relationship with drugs and alcohol, I was running away from it heavy running away, in not a good way, really leaving behind all my responsibilities that I have as a human being, as a spirit, as what I agreed to do on this earth. I was running away from that, and that is not okay. That is not okay. And I acknowledge that. I do acknowledge that wholeheartedly. What's coming to my mind is something that somebody said to me, is that you could have such a beautiful life if you just took care of yourself. And I'm so grateful to say that that is true. I am here speaking to you now, and I have a beautiful life. Such a beautiful life. Because I started taking care of myself. It's been a lot of work, holy shit. A lot of work. And I haven't done it alone. I've done it with the help of Spirit, with the help of Creator, with the help of my ancestors, my spirit helpers, with the help of the land. With the help of my mother and the choice few that have chosen to be around me and spend time with me. And I'm forever grateful. I'm talking to you from the Humber River. I live not too far from here. And the work that I'm doing right now is really, 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 really important work. I work at a community farm, and I am facilitating the land stewardship of that farm, of that land, bringing on volunteers, bringing on the youth, working with an amazing team, and I'm just so grateful that I am able to be of service, that I am able to work with and give love to the land, give offering to the little people, to all our plant relatives, all our detrivores, all our pollinators, our two-legged, four-legged swimmers, our flyers. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And yeah, I guess this is me acknowledging my journey and acknowledging the impact that I have on people. Because like us all, we have so much impact on those around us. So much impact, whether we like it or not. We have so much influence and impact on everything around us. And it's up to us to be responsible with that. Because we all are so capable of amazing, great, beautiful things. And we are also so capable of hurt. We are so capable of hurting those around us. And to think that we are not is dangerous. Is really dangerous. But I just want to say that's where I'll be. I'll be on the land. I'm working with the land, working with the people, creating biodiversity, giving life, helping facilitate life and work on the land for not just us, but for the next 7 generations. Because that's what it's about. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about, are our mycorrhizal, rhizomatic communities going to be strong and ready for when all of this shit comes crashing down? Because it will. It is. Are we going to be ready? Do we have all the seeds? Do we have all the nutrients gathered, ready for when that does happen? The new world will grow. The world that has space for you and me, for queer people, for indigenous people. Because this world right now does not have space for us. It does not want us to be alive. What is today? Today is a celebration of colonialization. Today is a celebration of genocide. Think of that. This is not the world. I was born into a world that is not for me. And that's okay. Because I know that I am doing my part to create the world that my children will be able to grow up in. And be loved, and be nurtured, and be able to do the work that they're doing. That they came here to do. I am here taking responsibility for my life and for my actions. Because that's what's important. I take responsibility for my part in the cycle of trauma and the cycle of abuse. In whatever way that looks like, I take responsibility. And I am putting out the intention that I am living my life in a good way. That I'm trying to live my life in a good way. Every single step I take, Mio Pamatsuin, following the good way, the path of medicine. Bring love back in to the ecosphere. That's what I'm doing. That's what I need to be doing. And, yeah. Yeah. It's all love. It's all love. It's all love. I hope anybody watching this take time to love themselves, to congratulate yourselves on being alive still. On being alive. It's so, trust. I am so blessed to still be alive right now. I hope. Congratulate yourselves. Hug your loved ones. Tell your loved ones how grateful you are for them. Remind them of how important the work that they're doing just by being them. Just by being them. By living your truth. By living your truth. By living in alignment with spirit and with the contract, the work that you made and promised to do when coming onto this earth. That's the real shit. That's the real shit right there. But for me, I'ma keep creating. I'ma do me. I'ma love the people that I'm around. I'ma make offerings to Spirit, to Mother Earth, to the relatives, and that's what I'ma do. May it be all blessings for you, upward and onward. Gizagiten.